Let's skip this.
Hmm. What's up, chat? Silver Days in the house. What's up, DZ? Where are you at? Did you see I was going live at 5? So probably you should get a notification, or you should have you should see how long I go live. So I usually go live at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. What's up, Gearhead? How are you? What's up with this market? It's brutal. That's what. Hello, everyone. Was today just a lot of profit taking or fear selling? I'd love to know. I'd love to know too. Honestly, we really don't know. It might just be a correction. I mean, Bitcoin is still at 103,000, but the only problem is that altcoins are getting absolutely decimated. So, I don't know. I mean, it might just be some sort of pullback for altcoins. But yeah, I mean, like Pepe's down 7%, MyCoin's down 6%. I mean, a lot of the Bitcoins are down too. So I think XRP is also down. Yeah, XRP is down 7%. Bitcoin Cash is down, I guess 1 point. It's down 7% on the 7 days. So yeah, it's a brutal market cycle this time around, unfortunately. Not good. Yeah, I am too, CyberCurd. I am done with this. I want to hurry up and sell and be out. I want to make money and get out. I have coins that didn't move. People were offloading a lot on some. Yeah, I know, same here. My coin didn't do anything. So when like nothing really happened with my coin. So like of course now Bitcoin's going down. So automatically my coin's going to go down, and is it going to go down to all-time lows, which is kind of depressing, but unfortunately it is what it is. Can you look at radium? I have a big position that I'm thinking about rotating into radium. Yeah, sure. No, wait, hold on. Is that a coin? What's up, Free Lightning? Yeah, I can't. What's? How come I can't find radium? CyberCard for 2 beans. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks for the 2 beans. That is awesome. Isn't radium like a top 100 coin, right? Yeah, I don't know how to look it up. Oh, okay. Radium. Got it. There we go. Okay. I was like, radium. Yeah, so I mean, radium doesn't look bad at all. Um, I'm so burnt out. It is so brutal. Yeah, so radium is macro bullish. Well, look, like I feel like this is where most coins are. They're like about to make they're about to go up. So, I mean, yeah, radium did a minus 99% before now it's up from its low. It's up like over 25x on its low. So radium is very bullish right now on the top side. $5.93 is in the play on the top for the next target on the way up, and then previous high, and then you have radium up to $339. Um, and then in terms of support for radium, yeah, this thing's very bullish right now. So it stayed over $1.73, which is very bullish, and previous support flipped resistance is now breaking. So radium is about to, hopefully, it's about to full send right now. You want to look at radium Solana. Yeah, I don't know. Can't find it. But there's your TA on radium. Radium is looking really good, so. Oh, is this Raysol? There we go. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's going. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's breaking out. Anything over 279, it's a breakout. So, 432, 589, 877 is in play for radium. Yeah. It's not bad, man. I really hope you make it. If you, if you do rotate, I hope it goes up for you. I really do. And I hope my coin goes up for me. Hold on, chat. I have to keep my coin up, so thank you. Let's see. Alt season coming, hopefully. Yeah, I really hope so. XCN pumped, but I think it's done. I'm feeling the burnt out too. Yeah, I'm like so burnt out. I don't know how you guys do it. I took a break from charts watching the market yesterday to wake up to the dump happening. BTC was at 102,500. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I think we're still bullish though. I mean, I still think we have alt season. I mean, I'm not going to give up on that. I think that on the weekly we're still very bullish right now. Yeah, I mean, we haven't even had that impulsive move up. And the last time we were down here, yeah, it was right here when we crossed, and we're getting that cross right now, which is what we looked at the last live stream. So, I mean, at the end of this week, we might print a red candle, and then we might actually leg up, and that's going to be it. So that's what I'm really hoping for Bitcoin. Bird Kairu, do I think XYO looks like it wants to go parabolic? I don't know. We'll take a look at it though. ETH will go new all-time high, then Doge launch to Mars. Yeah, I hope so. That's what we're waiting for. I really hope so. I mean, we're just waiting for the ETH dominance to go up, and we're still. So I think we're still. Yeah, we're still at the bottom over here with the ETH dominance. So the ETH dominance hasn't really broken out yet. But I mean, again, if we actually come back up here, you're looking at a 256% pump. pump back up to its previous high, like its previous ETH BTC dominance. So that's definitely gonna put the price like in all-time highs, but we'll just have to wait and see. So far so good, but the only problem is that all our altcoins aren't really going up, so that's not good. Yo Mia, what's your opinion on the latest news on Coinbase? I don't know. You tell me, because I don't know the news on Coinbase. Was it the leak or whatever? Is that why I was getting so many text messages that, yeah, so apparently there was a leak with Coinbase, and Coinbase support overseas was selling information, which is last four of social security numbers, emails, phone numbers, things like that. So addresses. So a lot of scammers were like, ooh, like that. I was getting a whole bunch of text messages. I hope I get compensated for that. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of text messages like, hey, someone's trying to log into your Coinbase. Please call this number. And it was like from this like random phone number. I'm like, yeah, I'm not calling that number. Craig C wants XCN. So we'll take a look at XYO, XCN. Yeah, XCN's having a nice move up. Oh my god, XCN is going. Congratulations to XCN holders, man. You guys are true winners this cycle. I've been hearing people talk about BTC that normally don't. Either the top is coming or a good game. Yeah. What's up, Moonbound? Flipcoin's in the house. Let's go. What's up, Flipcoins? Yeah, let's take a look at Onyx Coin. We can make a video on this. Taking a look at Onyx Coin on the live stream, it does look like we are having a nice move up right now. On the shorter time frame, as of right now, 2 cents 38 is in play. And once this area does break, meaning we come up, we close over it, not get stuck, we did the last two times. 3 cents 20, and then around 5 cents would be the next target. And if we manage to blast through this, then we're going back up to the all-time highs. But that's pretty much it. So far, so good for XCN. As long as we continue with this buying and with more buying pressure, the targets on the upside are all valid. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. And then let's check XYO. And then Flipcoin's in the house, so we'll take a look at his coins. I don't even know how Billy. I'm scared to look at how Billy and Used Car are doing. Yeah, so still bullish over 1 cent. As of right now, 1.5 cents is in play, 2 cents 20, and then 4 cents, and then 8 cents for XYO. So XYO is doing really good compared to everything else. I mean, you broke through macro resistance, so you're actually over this area right now. So a lot of coins are actually bearish and about to break down and make lower lows, but XY is doing very good compared to all the other coins. So top side targets are in play right now for XYO. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Ooh. Silver Days, best mod in the house. Thank you so much for shouting out my ex. I paid $80 for 1 year of membership for X. I don't think it's worth it though. I don't think I'm getting a lot of people coming from X to YouTube. But it was on sale, so it was like if you buy a year of subscription, you get a really big discount. So it was like $80. So I was like, okay, I'll try it out, but I don't think I'm gonna do that ever again. Let's see. Yeah, so Bitcoin. I guess we could change this to the hourly since we're on the live stream. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we get this breakout. That would be really nice. And then let's take a look at Ethereum. Yeah, so I went back and I looked at the Ethereum video that I made recently, and we basically called that we were going to get stuck at 2,700. That would be the next area of resistance. So taking a look at Ethereum on the live stream. So making an update video on Ethereum. You can see we came up and tagged the 618 perfectly at around $2,700. It is very bullish still. And in terms of areas of support, it does need to stay over 2,300 and 2,100. As long as it stays over this area of support, continuation up is in play. And I'd say the next target at 2,700 and 3,200 would be in play. Once that breaks previous all-time highs and then new highs, but we'll take it one step at a time. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, Ethereum's holding up very well. I've heard volume doesn't matter, but XN went from 10 million yesterday to 100 million today. That's the only way it goes up. Yeah. I mean, it's doing really good, though. Yeah, and keep in mind, I mean, XCN went, you know, XN did almost a 70x. So that is a very big move up, a 70x. Wow. That's life-changing. What's up, Vince? How are you doing today? Or this evening, I guess. Out of all the coins you hold, you do technical analysis on why do you hold Elon as your biggest conviction? I'm not going to tell you what I hold. And I'm not going to convince you what to buy and what not to buy. You just got to do whatever you want to do. And if you want me to look at your coins and give you my opinion on live stream, I'll give you my opinion. But I'm not going to give you, like, I'm not going to try to sell you on why I'm holding OXT and Doge on Mars. I'm not trying to sell you on that. Free Lightning for 2. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. 2 beans. I think didn't you send 2 earlier? Oh no, that was Cybercurd. Thank you so much for the 2. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Free Lightning in the house. And let me know if what you want me to look at for you. That 90 mil came on board in the last 5 hours. Oh, for XCN. Yeah, dude, like, wow. The volume's up 117%. Sorry, 261%. I guess we could kind of change this to hourly and look at it on the live stream and see if we actually break this area of resistance. So yeah. 2 cents 30. Maybe it actually goes up to 2 cents 30 and 3 cents 20 on the live stream. That would be really cool. Would you mind looking at Moonwell if you haven't done so yet? Yeah, but only because you asked very nicely. So let's see. Take a Moonwell. Yeah, Moonwell's not doing anything. Same as my coin, unfortunately. Yeah, so Moonwell. The good thing with Moonwell is you're maintaining this this higher high and higher low, and you're in this channel. So you're in this uptrend right now. It's very good right now. But I think we're still getting stuck at the 382, right? Yeah. Oh, actually, technically, we're over it. Yeah, so we broke out, which is good because, again, a lot of times you see us getting stuck at the 382 and coming back down kind of like what we did the first time. As long as Moonwell stays over at 3 cents 25, you are looking at the continuation up. Next area of resistance is 4 cent 12, and then 5 cent 23 would be the next major area of resistance, which as of today is going to be around 57% pump. And then once that breaks previous all-time high, and then you're looking at making a higher high, price discovery up to 39 cents for Moonwell. And that's really the target you're looking for Moonwell, is getting through 11 cents and breaking out. That's around a 10x from the current price. I hope that happens for you. I'm good. Meow. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, hanging in there. The market is brutal, man. I don't even want to look at my coin because it's like, how much longer do I have to hold? I've been holding for like, I've been in the same coin for like so long, and it hasn't done anything. So it's very brutal. It's very psychological. But I'm not gonna let it break me. I'm gonna hold it, and it's either gonna go to zero or it's gonna do like it's gonna do it's gonna go up a lot. But what I don't understand and what's super frustrating is that these coins that are getting delisted on Coinbase tomorrow, they're up. They did like a 10x. They literally went from 4 cents to $1. They like, how is that possible? How are these coins that are getting delisted on Coinbase doing 1,000 to 2,000% gains, and my coin, that's a real coin, isn't doing anything? So I've come to term with it. Unfortunately I just have to wait. So yeah, that's it. I don't blame you, DZ. XN has a ceiling most days. 3x last time, went from 2, held that back for months. Some of these coins are pumping me out. Yeah, some of them are, but not mine. Can we look at Turbo and GST? You've been covering my other coins on the week, this week, so I'm good, thanks. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Turbo. Oh yeah, we got to do flip coins. That's right. I completely forgot because I think flip coin. I think Turbo and what? GST. Yeah. So let me look at used car, Turbo, GST, Billy. Yeah. So let's take a look at used car. So used car. Okay. So we're still bearish right now. So right now, all we have to do is break 2028. What you really want to see is a breakout over 2028, and then 2066 would be the next target. So used car didn't have that much of a pullback. Yeah, 33%. I guess that is a lot, but keep in mind that from the low for used car, you're still up 177%. So it's not bad at all for used car. And let's take a look at Turbo. Yeah, so you remember we literally a couple days ago or a week ago or whatever, we said this is the point, like this is the biggest resistance for Turbo. So yeah, I mean, we got stuff like remember I was like, we're going to have a look back period where we're going to look back and be like, hey, we're going to look back and we might get stuck here. So yeah, unfortunately right now we got stuck at the 618, but that doesn't mean that it's going back down to the lows because we still have support. So Turbo right now, 2059 is still in play. Okay, once that breaks, you're looking at 88, previous all-time high. And then as long as Turbo stays over these two levels at 36 and 45, so 36.45, so whoever took profit here, whoever sold, you can theoretically risk it at 236 to 382. As long as we get some sort of bounce from this area, the targets on the upside are still valid. But at any point, if we do break below that, you are risking a bigger capitulation down. I would put the next target closer to 19 to 25. That's pretty much it for a Turbo, not financial advice, just my opinion. And then GST had a nice move up, but unfortunately with GST, we're not macro bullish at all. So we can have a whole bunch of these fake pump outs. I mean, wow. I wouldn't mind one of these on OXT. Yeah, I did 100%. Yeah, so on the macro time frame, nothing's bullish until I think we break 4 cents, so I'm not even going to look at it. But on the shorter time frame, yeah, so on the shorter time frame, we are in resistance technically. So as long as we stay over 2086, we have a continuation up to 1 cent 10 and then 1 cent 65. From there, we could take a look at it on a bigger time frame. And at any point, if we do fall below 2086 for GSC, we are going to get a bigger move back down to the lows. And then at that point, I don't know what's going to happen with GST. So good luck with this coin. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then let's take a look at Billy. Yeah, Billy had I mean, nothing that we didn't say, right? So we have resistance in this box. We haven't touched the chart. We haven't changed anything. And I get it. You know, I'm doing the same thing with OXT, right? You didn't hold this long to get. I mean, 4x is actually a lot of money because 4x on my OXT would be like 80 grand or something. So yeah, that's a lot of money. But I don't think you have like 20 grand in this coin. So, but I could be wrong. But you don't have to say how much you have. But yeah, you didn't hold this entire move for like a 4x, right? right now we have resistance at 2.059 to 1 cent 19. And yeah, so we got stuck at the box. Long story short, clearly we got stuck at resistance. What we really wanted to see is getting back over 2.059. So we did kind of cool off on the RSI and the stock RSI. We were overbought. We were in the green. We did get a cool off. Stock RSI is going back down and resetting. So right now we are bearish, but on the price action on the top side, it needs to get back over 2.059. And then once that happens, hopefully we get a really big move up like last time. Puts you over 2.019. Sorry, 1 cent 19, and then from there to the moon for Billy. And I really hope you make it. JR Ford, yep, I follow the money. Once you make some money, smash and dash, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I'm learning this, DZ. I wanted to hold for moon, but you really can't and shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, if you get a 4 or 5x, that's a pretty good return on your money. But if you're diamond handsing it, kind of like a couple of us, then you're gonna either make a lot of money and you're gonna basically outplay everybody, and you're not gonna get chopped up and you're gonna make a whole bunch of money, or you're not gonna make any money. But for people that are dashing and bashing, then yeah, you're still making money. So you're playing it a little bit more conservatively. What's up, Metal Detecting England? Let's go. Do you still have your Jasmine? Swiftcoin pumping. Is Swiftcoin pumping? I mean, XYN's pumping. Let's see. You guys, if you guys ever see OXT pumping, you gotta let me know, okay? Because I'm gonna pull it up and sell it if it like 10x's, right? Swiftcoin. Yeah, Swiftcoin is pumping, but it's actually not doing anything. In the grand scheme of things, I think this is just some sort of protection bounce. Terrified, this is my third bull run. I'll be honest, not all coins are going to pump. Just follow the money. Yeah, so for Swiftcoin, although it is pumping, I think we're still stuck in resistance, right? Oh, we actually, yeah, I mean, technically we broke out. So over 1 cent 50 is a breakout. I'd say the top side target is 2 cents 35 for Swiftcoin. So as of right now, 2 cents 35 is in play, and then previous high, and then my target at 8 cents would be in play for Swiftcoin. Not financial advice, just my opinion. But this is, at this point, this has flipped support. So it's still technically support / resistance. We could just still keep consolidating, and as long as we stay over 1 cent 15, yeah, so far so good. You're maintaining this uptrend, making higher highs, higher lows, and the top side targets are still in play. I'm a natural diamond hands, but this market is FD. What's your alt season prediction for Jasmine? Yes, I still have 10 million. God bless, man. Let's see. Jasmine. Yeah, dude, I don't know. That's the hard part. I know a lot of people ask, like, hey, what do you think like is the top side? I have no idea. Jasmine OXT, Jasmine USD. But conservatively speaking, I think that it can at least go back up to 11 cents for Jasmine. So I would say, yeah, we're macro bullish over 1 cent 68, so around 1 cent 70. 5 cents is in play, which we got stuck at last time. So what you don't want to see is get another 618 retracement and then fall off the table. This is also very possible, so you got to consider your options if that does happen. Metal Detecting England. But once we do break the 618, which is what we're waiting for Jasmine, which is what we're waiting for Turbo, once we break that, around 11 to 12 cents would be the next target. So you really have to decide at what point you want to sell, and if you want to sell at that point, you know, because we could still come back up to the 618 and get rejected. Now, if this, and nobody can see this, I mean, Jasmine could go back up to $1, you know, and Jasmine can still be a 1 billion, or sorry, a 50 billion market cap, right? I mean, that's nothing, you know, so you gotta consider that too, right? At $1, at 50 billion, it's a 50 billion market cap. So it could also do that. Maybe don't sell. Maybe take profits on the way up, and let the rest ride. You don't have to sell everything at once. Which coin do you guys think is better than Swiftcoin and XCN? Good luck with getting that answered. Thank you, DZ. Okay, so let's see. What were we looking at? So CKB. That's right. That's the last coin for Mr. Flipcoins. I don't know if he's still here, but I know that he watches the live streams. So like on repeat, not on repeat, but on like you'll end up watching it. So I'll just do the targets for you anyway. So taking a look at CKB on the live stream, yeah, this isn't doing anything. So from the high to the low, bearish under 206. We're just literally waiting for this area to break. And again, just like clockwork, so what's going to happen is we're either going to come up, get stuck, come back down, consolidate, break out, or we're going to get a breakout, come back, retest this as support, and then start going up from here. Those are the two probable scenarios for CKB. And back up to its previous highs around a 6x, not all-time high, but this last cycle high is around a 600% pump for CKB. If it goes parabolic and the next target would be around 16 cents, it would be around a 30x. So for CKB, 30x would put it at, yeah, like $7 billion in market cap. So again, not impossible. Not impossible for it to happen. Did you cover ZBCN? No, I did not. It's not doing anything, so we're just waiting for it to break 2018. It's over the 618 at 2018. It has support at 2014 to 2012. At any point, if it does break below 2012, then it is going to go back down to the lows, like it's done every single time. So be careful for ZBCN. What you really want to see is you just want to see a big candle spawn in right now that takes us over 18. And once that happens, 24 is in play on the upside. I've looked at it enough to actually know that. So there you go. Now financial advice, just my opinion. I won't be too greedy. I will sell and probably have at least 1 million for the next bull run. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to. Just don't look at it, because if you look at it and if you have it up on your computer, if you have it up on your phone, you're literally going to have it take control of you. So some people might not even know that, but or some people are actually more self-aware, that like they understand looking at your coin constantly is going to like emotionally get you in it and make you do dumb stuff, and which is going to chop you up and stuff. So I've always believed in picking good coins, picking coins that have good good team members, and a lot of coins go down 90%, 99% before they have their bull runs. So I've been here for way too long to see it happen, which is why I'm not gonna get chopped up. How you feel about your OXT is how I feel about my CRV. I'm hoping to see some green candles too. Yeah, how I feel about OXT, man. I just can't wait until I show you guys the graph and it's at like 30 cents or 40 cents. That would be the best. What's CRV doing? Yeah, CRV's doing better though. Yeah, CRV's not doing bad. Yeah, CRV is actually attempting to break out. So over 74 cents, it's going to send you back up to $1.81 if you don't get stuck at $1.16 like last time. I don't even know why that got stuck last time. Did they release coins into the supply? Oh yeah, they did. It's not fully diluted. That's why. Yeah. Okay, that's probably why. Yeah, so $1.16 resistance, $1.81. The problem with my coin is it's actually under its 236. So it's just super bearish. Price is super suppressed. And yeah, I hope you make it with CRV. But so far so good for CRV. I mean, you're in resistance right now. So just leave it. Hopefully it breaks out and you get to at least 181 and 340 and then back up to $7. That's around a 10x from the current price. You're welcome, Hazenberg. I still have my 1 Bitcoin too. Keep that until at least 2030. Yeah, you can keep it until whenever you want, you know, until whenever you need it. You don't need to set a date, you know. If you need it, you need it. If you don't, you just leave it in the, maybe even go past 2030. You know what I mean? Would you be able to look at SUI next time I see $4? I may divorce the bag. Yeah, so SUI. I mean, that's not that far away. Yeah, so SUI I think got stuck, right? Yeah, so SUI got stuck at 425. So right now, 425 is still in play, previous high, and then what is it, like 10 bucks? $11 is all-time highs. And then for SUI, as long as it stays over the 236382, it's still very, very, very bullish. So over 345 and 303, and over this area of support, the targets on the upside are still valid. So, SUI is very, 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 very bullish right now. So, you know, if you're gonna sell now, then you're gonna risk a really big move up. But I get it. So, nothing's for sure. Also, like if it does break below $3, then top is in, and you are gonna get a bigger move back down. Thanks. I'm rooting for OXT Meow. Yeah, same here. Same here. Yeah, like what is this garbage? What is this hot dog water guard? Whatever he says. I mean, come on. Like do something. What is this? Like I'm so glad I got some profit here. Like do something. It's not doing anything. It's like, you know that meme, you know, you're poking the little something dead on the side of the road, like, hey, do something. That's what this is. But for real, congrats on the 1 BTC. Yeah, seriously, that's a big accomplishment. But hey, I started with 2K. I'm not loaded like you guys, less than 5K in the market at this time. We've all got to start somewhere. You started with 2K, now you're 5K. That's really good. All you need is a couple more. All you need is a 10x and all you need is 3 10x's. If you can manage to get 3 10x's, you are a. That's what is that? 550K, 500K. Yeah, that is $500,000. Did you see GST? No, I didn't. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, did it get stuck? It's still not down though. Like it still didn't go all the way back down. We're still in, technically we're still over, yeah, we're still over 84. So as long as it stays over 84, it's still good. Classic. Hey, good evening. Could you look at Morph AI? Yes, I can. Woo. Can't wait. Oh, this is like a super gamble coin, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, high risk, high reward, small market cap. It's bearish right now, but it's around a 13x back up to its all-time high. I'd say at any point if we do break below the floor, it is going to capitulate down, make all-time lows. And I'd say bearish under 2 cents, bullish over 3 cents 40 should take us back up to 7.5 cents. So as of today, back up to 618 retracement will be around almost a 300% pump. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's see. Yeah, look, it seems like XN is really going right now. Wow. Let's see. SAXT space and time. Is that the new coin? That's too new to really kind of gauge where it's going, but yeah, we really can't do much on this. This coin just released and it's just consolidating. So really, last time we did analysis on the 1 hour candle. So really wasn't that accurate, like that good. So good luck with SHX or SXT. Jeez, the 5 is diversify. I'll need 20x, 20 10x's. Yeah, you could do that. I was so lucky when XCN shot up. My crypto went to 400,000 euro. I'm so lucky to be able to transfer to Bitcoin into Jasmy. Yeah, it's like the best feeling ever. You're a true winner this bull run. You are a very true winner. Metal detecting, just make sure you keep it. Okay, so you know, going to that much money, that is a lot of money, and you don't want to look back in the future and not have anything to show for it. So definitely put some away. Don't touch it. You already know, just like the common sense stuff. Maybe you don't like to hear it. Maybe you need to hear it, but definitely, you know, definitely keep it. Don't give it back, because it's one thing making money and it's one thing being able to keep it. Okay, so just make sure you keep it. Don't get too greedy, and that is very, very, very it's not lucky. That's just you are the chosen one, right? So there are chosen people in this bull run. You are one of them. So make sure you keep that status, right? Make sure you keep it. And I'm rooting for you. I really am. OXC will Prumpo, I know, that's why I'm holding it. Allo, are you selling your BTC before this crash? What's everyone having for dinner tonight? That's a good question. Probably soup, and grilled cheese. Sounds really good. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. I love that. It's so good. Yes, the Microsoft coin, but thank you. Beef, Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Oh no. Oh no. You're in the wrong chat, man. You are in the wrong chat. Seems like XCN kind of cooled off. Let's take a look at DGen. Yeah, DGen's going back down. But can we hold these areas? That's a good question. Oh, that's actually... Okay, so for DGen, we got stuck. Yeah, so we got stuck at the 0.5. We actually broke below the 382 again. So right now it's previous resistance broken as support. So I'd say as long as we stay over this box, technically it could still come back down here too, and then you still be maintaining this uptrend. So at any point, if we do fall below around 2038, I'd say we're cooked. You're probably going to get a bigger move down and make a lower low. So just be careful with DGen. What you really want to see is a candlestick back up, getting in this, staying in this box and staying over this box would be ideal. The targets on the upside would be valid for DGen. But if it doesn't, then we're going to come back down. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope it crashes XCN. I only buy dog crop. Thank you. I agree with you 100%. Yeah. I'm glad you know that. So that's good. Some people won't even say anything, you know. And it's like, hey, all right, man, but it's super important. BurgerFi. BurgerFi. What is that? Is that a gamble coin? BurgerFi. No, I don't see that. They'll call it a crash. They'll call it a crash or a correction, but it's the whale selling the top that drove it up to begin with. Probably. There's a lot of market manipulation, man. There's also like, look at what was that one coin? Not Mana. OM Mantra. What is it? Oh, Mantra. Yeah. So like you know, they were basically getting they were selling coins to investors, locking up their coins, and then they were using their money to pump the coin and having people come in, and then they're releasing the investor coins, and then the investors were selling. How manipulating is that? Like, some people are just like, they bat a closed, they would bat a blind eye to like the biggest obvious like problems, and they just can't, they're just not open-minded enough to see like, hey, that's market manipulation. So I hate that. I don't like that. That's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, it's fine, but I really don't like that. Let's go. Are we back? Is it back? Meow, can we look at BNKR debt relief bot and BTCB? Yes, we can. No, someone asked for what no, someone asked what we had for dinner. No, wait, what? Sub Cat Daddy, can you do Casper coin? Cat Daddy, that's the first one. Yes. We could do Casper. I'll show you a decent one. REQ hasn't pumped since 2021. I'm not getting in any other coins right now. Oh yeah, how is AMP and Toshi holding up? Is it coordinated Meowist? I know it is. Insider trading, group trading. Yeah. Is that what happened with to OM? That's dirty meow. Meow. Yeah, it is what happened. I watched a video on what happened, and that's what happened. They were getting investor, like, so say I have OXT and then I go to a capital fund or whatever. I'm like, hey, I'll give you 1 million coins for $1 million, and I'm gonna value your coins at like 3 cents, so half of what it is. So right off the bat, it's like you have value, but the only downside is that you have to hold your coins are going to be unlocked in like your coins are going to be unlocked in 6 months and in a year and in 4 installments or whatever. So what I do then is I take their money and then I start pumping the coin, and then by the time they can unlock the coins, because everyone's like, oh, this coin is so bullish, like this coin's going to the moon, I'm gonna buy. So while people are buying, the exchange in money is happening, right? So people are buying, I'm putting in my money, like, oh, this is great, it's going up, oh wow, I'm up, blah blah blah, and then they're unlocking and then selling on us. So, oh, okay, it's a correction, it's not a big deal, blah blah blah, and they're getting a really good deal because they bought at like even lower prices. So I think it's kind of shady that can even happen, but maybe it'll change in the future. Who knows? Yeah, we got a couple coin requests before we be in bankroll. Okay, I can't find that coin, but we'll come back to it. Okay, so BTCB. What is it? Casper. Oh, Casper. AMP. And Toshi. And what is that? B3. Yeah, sorry. Just let me know if I missed anyone's coins. Debt relief bot. Yeah, so taking a look at debt relief bot. So we're actually holding on to resistance right now. So as long as the price action stays over 4047, then you're just still consolidating in this box. But at any point, if we do fall below 4047, we are going to come back down to the low. We don't know how low it's going to go. It's like catching a falling knife. We might extend this downtrend that's basically that it's been in since March of 2025. So we do need to stay over these levels, and then the targets on the upside are still valid. But at any point, if we do break below 47, the next target would be just staying over 24. We don't know how low it's going to go. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Let's take a look at B3. Yeah, so this coin, I think this is one of the coins that just came out. Very little analysis that we can do. However, we can still look at it on the hourly. Actually, it doesn't actually make a difference, so never mind. Yeah, so for B3, I mean, we're consolidating in resistance right now. As long as it stays over, yeah, as long as it stays over 2047, then 63 is in play. Once that breaks 9, and then I'd say 2 cents, and bull run target would be 6 cents 80 for B3. As of today, that would be around a 12x. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Take a look at Toshi. Yeah, so Toshi had a really nice move up. Let's see if we're still holding. Yeah, so I'd say bullish over 67, bullish over 53. I think we're kind of stuck right now. Yeah, we're stuck at the 236 right now. So 3067 needs to hold, and this previous and 52 needs to hold. If it doesn't, the top is in. We're going to get a bigger capitulation back down, and the targets on the upside are still valid at 86 to 2012. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Excuse me. Casper. Yeah, Casper has a long way to go. So we're not going to use this giant scam wick. We will use this previous wick. Excuse me. So with Casper, bearish under 3 cents 17. Bullish over 8 cents 90. Once that breaks, 47 cents should be in play. I'm not sure if they released coins for Casper or not, but once we break this area, again, 47 cents would be in play. As of today, that is going to be around a 28x, a 2,800% pump. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Keep in mind, we can still come back up to either of these levels and get stuck, come back down. And if we can't get through these levels, then we are gonna, and we can't hold this previous low, we're gonna make a lower low and all-time lows on the chart. And that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Can we look at Dog in Me Dude? It's actually Banker Coin. Sorry, Meow. Hey, Meow, how are you doing today? Good. Just another day. You know, it's been pretty exhausting going live every single day, but I'm glad I'm growing the channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs by the end of the year. So trying to get more people in the live streams. So that's pretty cool. That now we're averaging between like 20 and 40 people as opposed to 10 to 20. So it's pretty cool, but it is very exhausting. Again, going live every single day, but I need to push through it. So and it's only for May, so we'll see. It would be a lot better if my coin was going up. Yeah, I would be a lot more excited if my coin was going up. Don't get me wrong. You guys already know how it feels like when your coin's going up, and when you just feel like, you know, you could do anything. So what's the market looking like today? Didn't go on my phone all day. It's not, don't look at your phone, man. If you want to be in a good mood, don't look at your phone. I wish I had that kind of willpower. Yeah, I don't know how to measure that. I don't know where it comes from. Thanks for the entertainment conversation. See you guys tomorrow. Yeah, see you later. I hope I looked at all of your guys' coins. I hope that I looked at all of your coins. I'm, getting a lot of coin requests, and we are talking a lot, so. Hey, Meow, I have to head out. Take care, everyone. See you later, Free Lightning. Dog in Me, an amp. Yeah, so let's take a look at Dog in Me and then amp. Yeah, so far so good. Taking a look at Dog in Me on the live stream. So from the high to the low, it looks like we actually got stuck at the 786. As of right now, 2012 is still in play, and previous highs in play once that breaks. And then you are looking at price discovery up to 2045 for Dog in Me. And in terms of support, at this point, I'd say as long as it stays over Yeah, it needs to stay over 3078. As long as we get some sort of recovery bounce and it stays over this area in this box, the targets on the upside are still valid. But at any point, if we do fall below 78, you are probably going to get a bigger move down to 44 to 56. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. And then let's take a look at AMP. I like AMP. I like what they stand for. Like, I like the fact that it's collateral, so it's pretty interesting. So yeah, for AMP, we've been just stuck in resistance since December of 2023. The good thing for AMP is that it's literally been consolidating for going on 2 years now. So it's not even down. It's not even bearish anymore. It hasn't been bearish since 2023. Every time we broke back below the 2035, we've managed to get back over this area, which is very good for AMP. As of right now, the topside target at 2064 is in play. Once that breaks, you are looking at getting back to 1 cent 69. And that's pretty much it for AMP. Not financial advice, just my opinion. You're welcome, DZ. It will go up. I would do it for an hour at a time, depending on views. What's happening with Trump coin? Yeah, so like, I mean, man, I was live streaming when getting like 5 viewers, like 2 to 5 viewers when I first started. It takes time. It took me 6 months to monetize my channel. So I started taking my channel serious. Like, I actually started my YouTube channel back in 2020, but that's obviously just like, that's not like my monetization crypto meow analysis YouTube, right? So I started that January of 2024, and it took me until June to monetize. I got my first check, my YouTube ad revenue check, on July of 2024. So it's almost been a year, but it took me 6 months to monetize my channel. That's memberships, ad revenue. For the first 6 months, I didn't see anything. Zero money. It was brutal. It was brutal, but I'm glad now. Now it's fine. Thanks for the great analysis. Much appreciate. You're absolutely welcome. Once I get my money back and break even, meow, I'll buy OXC and pump it for you. You don't have to do that, DZ. I would never wish that on my greatest enemies ever. So you don't have to do that. I appreciate that, though. I think if you get, if anything, if the market goes up, I think OXC will go up with it. Honestly, I had a hectic day. Work was crazy today. That's why I didn't check it. Well, honestly, that's a good thing. You should probably still not check it. I really don't think you should check it. Just don't check it. I'm surprised base network coins aren't up. It's all rotationary, right? So I don't want to miss the rotation on utility coins, because one of these days utility coins are going to be up 300-500%, and OXC is a utility coin, right? So when BAT starts moving, and BAT is the Brave browser, when BAT starts moving, that's when you know OXC is going to move. AMP may have a solid move up. Yeah, AMP is a very good coin. You can push your channel with ads. Yeah, I can, but I don't over ad my channel. I just put one in the beginning. So when people, like, so the live streams aren't added, but also for all the videos that I pump out, there's an ad in the beginning. And I think, like, you know, I get a couple pennies for that based off of each person watching it. So it's not bad. Hard work pays off, brother. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Maybe one day I'll be at like 100,000 subscribers and I'll get like 1,000 people in here. That would be pretty cool. Dang, you got to jump through a lot of hoops to get monetized. Yeah, you do. So you have to have 1,000 members. You have to have 4,000 watch hours consecutively for the last like 90 days. I think it's 90 days. You have to have 4,000, so that's 3 months. Yeah, 3 months, 4,000 watch hours, which was absolutely insane. And then you have to, once you actually get monetized, you have to build it out in YouTube Studio, which is all pretty simple, but you just have to go through it and read everything and then fill everything out. So thanks, Meow. I'm going to get some food. Have a good night, sir. You're welcome, DZ. I hope I looked at all your coins. Grimaldi for 5 beans. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. I already know. You want Doge on Mars, right? It's just I don't want to look at it because I have it, right? Like, I don't want to look at this because this is one of my coins, and I already know what it's doing. But we'll make another update video on it. That's fine. Taking a look at Doge on Mars on the live stream. So, unfortunately, from our last update video, nothing has happened. As we've been saying for weeks now, as long as Doge on Mars stays under this box, which is at 6 euros 1571 to 6 euros 2067, as long as we're under this box, we are bearish. Now, the macro bearish target is 6 euros 22, 6 euros 23. So even if we break this, we could still come back up to 23, worst case scenario, and then get sent back down. Once this area does break, you are looking at 6 euros 35, and we need a candle close over this level and consolidation over this level. That's when we can say 6 euros 77, and then 5 euros 13, and then 5 euros 22 would be in play, which is the previous high. But until we get this breakout and until we get over this box, nothing is bullish, and we're at risk of coming all the way back down and even making a lower low like we've did for the last 2 times. And that's pretty much it for Doge on Mars. I know that's very bearish, but unfortunately that's the truth. Hopefully the next time we look at it, we're actually at least in the box or at least over 6 euros 22. That is the goal. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. There we go. H-bar, please, and thank you. You're welcome. Modcoin, please. You got it. So we did Dog and Me. Oh yeah, Xian's cooked. Xian's done. I think you missed Mudang, if anything. I think that I think that nobody should be buying Mudang right now. You should have bought it at 2 cents. You had all that time to buy it. So just don't buy tops. Just look for another coin that hasn't went up. So yeah, let's take a look at H-bar. I like H-bar, but it's too expensive. I should have bought it at 5 cents. So with H-bar, I mean, it's a really good coin. It has a lot of good contracts too. So if you want to look at like the team and everything, and the capital and the investors, H-bar is a really good one. But it's just too expensive for me. Maybe if I had a lot of money, I would. But yeah, right now we as long as we stay over 1960, retesting 31 cents is in play, previous high. This thing's macro bullish right now. So we have a target up to 314 once we break these areas. And then in terms of support, I'd say, yeah, we're over the 382 at around 16 cents 80. So that also does coincide with the 786 here at around 19 cents 70, which is basically where it's at. So 16 cents 80, 19 cents 70. It needs to stay over that macro bullish at any point. However, if we don't hold that, again, we could still use this previous resistance, that support at 14 cents. And yeah, 14 cents to 13 cents would be in play. That's pretty much it for H-bar, not financial advice, just my opinion. In MOG, it's still at 5 zeros 10, so congratulations, Matthew Dropco. I think 14 is in play right now for MOG, so another 40% right now. But we did get stuck, I think, at the 618, right? Yeah, so we almost got stuck at the 618, actually. We didn't actually go all the way back up there. Yeah, so right now for MOG, around 14 is the next target on the upside. And then you're looking at 502. And in terms of areas that it needs to absolutely stay over, it would be the 236382. So 6 zeros 86, 6 zeros 68. As long as it stays over this, so even if we come back down, if we stay over these targets, it's still macro bullish. At any point, if we do fall below these 2 targets, we would get a bigger move back down to around 35 to 46. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I think all coins will go up next week when BTC goes up. Yeah, when we get a new candle. I agree with you. Yeah, because that's what this is, right? Oh, wait, we're looking at it on the hourly now. But yeah, I agree with you. I bought at 5 cents. I'm trying to DCA more. Haha. Also degen. Damn, you bought at 5 cents and you're trying to buy more? I mean, you're up 4x. You were up 6x. Be careful with mooting. It might come all the way back down, but if it doesn't, yeah, so I'd say bullish over 236382. So if you're trying to DCA, not financial advice, I would probably put the loading zone at between 11 to 17 cents. So at any point, if it does also fall below this area, I'd say the top is in and we're going to get a bigger move down. However, it is still very bullish as long as we do stay over these two targets. So not financial advice, just my opinion. With that being said, I think we'll call it here, and I think we looked at everyone's coins. So if I missed anyone, we'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. So just remember, Monday through Friday in this month, so May of 2025, we will be live streaming Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and on the weekends it'll be much earlier than that. We will be live streaming again 7 days a week this month. So we're going on day 15 right now, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just remember, none of this is a financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes, nothing more. And that's pretty much it. Have a great night. Have a great Friday tomorrow. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the memberships. Thank you so much for the subscribers and everybody engaging and helping the channel grow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope Bitcoin's up at least past 104K tomorrow, and hopefully our alt season is right around the corner. But we'll just take it day by day, and we'll see when, one by one we should get rich. Hopefully, that's the goal. Have a great night, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream.